Hello Flosstube, I'm Heather. Link is my homeboy. Today is Wednesday, November 20th, 2019. This is Flosstube number 25. Thank you for joining me. This is a Flosstube channel, which is a cross-stitching channel on YouTube. I will be discussing my works in progress, my new starts, a little bit of life updates. So if that's what you're here for, great. Thank you for joining me. And if you're not, then thanks for stopping by. So it's been like a month since I updated. I didn't actually intend for that to happen, but I just been busy. And not even like busy with actual things, just life has been busy. I just haven't been able to find the time. So, and anytime I do have the time, it's like, well, I'd rather stitch. So, but anyway, it's been about a month and I've got a little bit to show you here. So, got a new start, got some whips, plans, haul. So let's get into it. Life updates, got my braces adjusted again and went with Christmas theme this time. So I've got green and then red and white for candy canes. Even though my next appointment's going to be the 18th and they're going to change, I was under the impression that we'd be doing the every 8 to 10 weeks. So, oh well. We had our monthly meetup and this was the most successful meetup, I guess. We had like 9 of us there. A lot of the usual people, but then we also had a couple of new people. We had Janet from Janet Jabber on YouTube here. I'll link her below. She joined us and she brought her sister with us. So that was fun, getting to meet her in person. She's just as awesome in person as she is in our videos. So if you haven't checked her out, please do. So I do actually have 2 FFOs that I cannot show you because they're gifts and they've been sent off. So I did take some photos and a little bit of video before I sent them off, and hopefully once they get received, I'll remember to stick it in the next video after they get received. But I haven't been good at that in the past, so otherwise I'll probably show it on Instagram at least. So keep an eye out there if I forget to put it in a video here. So so on to stuff I can show you. I had a new start. This is the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Happy Thanksgiving. Look at that adorable little turkey. So there's where I've gotten to so far. And this is a piece of 28 count Lugana in Shale from Picture This Plus. And it's got a little bit of a pinky tone to it, which isn't really showing through here, but I thought it would play really nicely off the pink here. I'm doing called for DMC, except the Thanksgiving, I'm going to do it in a variegated red. I don't have I think it's Bing Cherry that it's called for, but I'm using a color called Cranberry from Victorian Motto. So, and I don't know what it is about this piece in particular, but my stitches are just, I was showing them off on Instagram, and you're not going to be able to see it here, but they're laying just absolutely perfectly. And I'm not doing anything special. I'm not railroading or anything like that. So I don't know what the deal is, but I like it. Next, I did a little bit of work on my Blackwork lady. This is a piece I started last year in November for Carrie and Stitch's birthday sal. That was Blackwork birthday sal. And then this year, she did another birthday sal where it was back to birthdays sal, I think. And she said, if you started a whip for someone's birthday, my birthday last year maybe, then pull that piece out and work on it. And I did work on it for a couple of days, actually. And I added, let's see, I got all of this added and this up here. Now, if I actually like sat down and focused on this, I could probably get it done in another couple of days. I mean, this area up here is pretty backstitch, you know, pretty heavy in the back. Well, Blackwork, it's Blackwork, duh. But I've been doing other things, so. And then there's all these French knots on it, and I'm totally replacing those beads. So, which is, I believe, what Carrie did before she passed me that pattern. So, and this is on a 28 count Monaco home dye, and it's like pink and orangey and yellowy. So, I've left it on the Q-snap in hopes that maybe I'll be motivated to get back into it and get it done. So. I've also done a fair bit of work on Birds to the Boughs. I now have the entire top 3 pages done, which is about that. And I've done most of this page over here, and I'm now working over in this area. So, I'm not going to take it out of the Q-snap though, because you know, when I want to get back to it, I don't want to have to mess around with it. So, this is a pattern by Lindy Stitches. It's one of her patterns I affectionately call Babs, Big Ass Bird Sampler. So I've got to finish going back and doing this bottom border here. I've got like the flamingo boat. I don't know if it's actually a boat, but I've got like the flamingo boat, and I got to fill in the back stitching on these. And I'm saving this this is where the initials go, and I'm saving that for last. That'll be like the final finishing touch. Got to finish this border going down here, but it's almost done. The only reason it's not done is because the Stitcher Games is going on in Semi-Sane Stitchers, and one of my friends, Amanda, I think she used to be called Stitched Pixels, but now she's like Amanda J X. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. Amanda J ExStitch or something on Instagram. But she is one of the tributes. So Stitcher Games is like a play off the Hunger Games. And so they're battling for their life with stitching, and they can have sponsors much like they do in the Hunger Games. And I've been sponsoring her, and you get like, you can do half the amount of stitches, or you get bonus stitches or bonus healing and stuff like that if you share a whip with a tribute. So I've been putting a lot of work into my Sleepy Hollow Sal from Tiny Modernist, which is fine. I'm loving this piece. I have the entire top part done now. I'm not going to take it out of the Q-snap because, again, I'm using it, so I don't want to mess with it. I've got most of the far side of the second part done, and then I've done like all this work. I think I had a little bit of the words and a little bit of the grass, but then I've done all of this. So I'm just going to keep stitching on this. Hopefully, because I've made a deal with myself that I cannot buy the Winter Village one, which is the same idea where it's got the 4 sections. And you can do each one as a drum or just do it as one piece. I don't have a lot of space, like flat space, to display things like that, so I have to do wall hangings. I have lots of wall space and nothing on it, but I have lots of wall space. But there's a winter version of this, and I just bought my fabric and the border floss I'm going to use. And I've made a deal with myself that I can't actually go buy the pattern and start on it until I finish that one. So I'm really motivated to finish it. All right, so that's it for stitching. We'll do plans and then haul. Plans, I'm just gonna keep on, with the Stitcher Games as long as Amanda's in. I think originally they said they wanted to be done by the end of November. So they're gonna have to start pulling out some tricks. The game makers are gonna have to start pulling out some tricks to get some people out, because I think they're down to like 14, and they're dying off slowly. So, but I'm just gonna keep on with Sleepy Hollow unless something else tickles my fancy and I want to skip around. So now that I say that, I'll probably not want to do Sleepy Hollow anymore, but I guess we'll see. Then I've got some haul here. So I got a few little needle minders from House of May. This little rainbow girl. I think she's holding like, she's holding a heart. Okay. I thought it was a macaroon or macaron or however you say it. And the little piggy girl and this adorable mermaid in my favorite colors, pink and green. Love them. I also got some silk from Mosale. A nice green and like a pinky red raspberry kind of color. And Ginger Stitch AU on he's a designer and he sells kits and patterns and also does needle minders. He had a giveaway recently and I won, which I feel kind of crappy because I keep winning giveaways, but I still have yet to go and like actually purchase something from him. But oops, I will purchase something eventually. It's just I just haven't done it yet. Okay, but there's his card and there's the needle minder I got. It's the Poison for Cusco, Cusco's Poison from Emperor's New Groove. I'm trying to get it to focus on. I'm trying to get it to focus on it so you can see it, but oh, come on. Really? Fine, whatever. But yeah, Cusco's Poison. And then I also got a kit. Sorry for the crinkle crinkle. And it's Falcor from the Neverending Story. I love Falcor and I always wanted a luck dragon when I was little. So, but these kits are amazing. It comes with the pattern. Comes with the pattern. It's got instructions for how to cross stitch. So if you don't know, this would be a really good gift for someone who's like a beginner. The pattern is in color. I won't show you the actual pattern because that wouldn't be nice. And then it comes with the Ada, a hoop, and your floss on bobbins connected with a little ring, and they're all labeled. So this is a very well put together kit. I don't typically for myself, I don't tend to buy kits just because I like to pick my own fabrics and I have a full collection of DMC. So but I do still enjoy a kit. So next up here, I won a giveaway a little while back from Laura ExStitches, and I know she's been way busy with everything, so she got this sent to me. So it's a little foxy. It was like a little freebie with one of the magazines. Cross Stitch Crazy. And she also sent me this lovely silk. It's a Silks for You. I love Silks for You. And then my friend Jaffe, Climbing Stitcher, she has decided that she doesn't like Lugana, and so she rehomed this beautiful piece of Monet. Picture this plus. It's a 32 count Lugana, but it's absolutely stunning. I love it. There's a little more pink in there than is coming through. It's looking more like true purple, and it's kind of a pinky purple. And she also gave me this awesome Carrie's Creation floss. Very fall. I'm sure I can put that to use for like a border or something on a fall piece. And then I have joined Mystic Fabrics Fabric Club, and I'm doing 32 count Lugana in a fat quarter. And this was October, I think. I think that's when it officially started. And this is called Witch's Brew. And it's not coming through true at all. You can see there's like these blotches here that are coming up peach. I mean, they're a little more pinky peach, you know, because it's Lugana, so it dyes lighter, but the linen dyed up really nice. I don't mind the soft tones of it. So definitely need to find something to stitch on that. But I'm trying to build up my stash a little bit with some fabric because I have flosses out the butt, but I don't really have a lot of fabrics. So especially with these larger pieces that I'm starting, it's getting harder to just kind of pick them up and start them because I have to go and pick out fabric. So hopefully a fabric club will help me out with that. And then Christine, she just keeps speaking to my heart. Like, look at these leaves, and they have gold shining in them, and then the orange, and then the lining fabric. Look, so I literally was like, damn it, Christine, because I was putting off buying my fabric for my winter village, and then she posts that, and I was like, so I put off the fabric again, even though I'm not buying the pattern just yet. And then Diana had this lovely bag available in Emily C's group, Eclectic Possessions. It's on Facebook, and Diana sells her bags in there sometimes. And we all know why I love this. And look at this absolutely fabulous coordinating fabric. Oh. And then she sent along this pattern from the Christmas box from Color and Cotton last year, which I will totally stitch up because it's adorable. Excuse me. And then last but certainly not least, I received a surprise package last week from Daphne, Mama Metzger. She sent me a belated birthday gift, and I'm absolutely over the moon about it. But so she sent me this little traveler's notebook, and she made this as far as I know. But it's laminated cardstock in Hufflepuff colors, and it says Hufflepuff on the back. It's got the Hufflepuff crest, and that's a little bookmark. It says, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. I love the Marauders map, clearly. So you can mark your pages. And I know she's not a Hufflepuff, but Luna Lovegood is my girl. And then it's got these little notebooks in here. And I love. So absolutely amazing. So again, Daphne, thank you. I already thanked her profusely, but thank you again. And she also included with that a fob, a scissor fob with the spool idea that I believe Carrie and Stitches started. And she made me the tiniest It's You I Like. I have no idea what count this is. It's got to be like 40 count. Because these stitches are so tiny. So tiny. But look at that big pink sparkly ball. Like, I'm dying over all the pink. Clearly pink is my favorite color. So once again, thank you. Thank you so much, Daphne. That was very sweet of you. All right, guys, that's it. So a little bit of a short video. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. I'm trying not to stress out over intervals and stuff like that. So I'll be back when I feel like I have something to show. So next week is Thanksgiving in the United States. So happy Thanksgiving to all my fellow Americans. And then we've got the Christmas madness that will descend upon us after that. So, but I'll be back when I've got some progress and got some time. So have a good one. Happy stitching. Bye.